Welcome back, Dave, ABQ, SC, and C. We are marching through spring training as Curtis Elliott and the Astros organization. Getting through the first, 3 weeks of spring training. Still a couple more weeks to go as we are marching along. Garrett Cole is 0-2 with a 6.86 ERA. Not doing so fancy is Garrett Cole, having his Major League 2 type season. About halfway through before starting year number 3. Spent the first year in the minors. Probably about a month and a half of the second year in the minors before getting called up to the Reds. And then we got traded to the Astros almost a month after we got called up. We were just starting to fit in with the Reds and got traded to the Astros. So we were batting .306, 3 home runs, 3 RBIs in spring training. And we are going to play against the Nationals. 11-4 are the Nationals. Veras for the Nationals is the rising star. Batting .333, home run and 5 RBIs. Oh man. We opened dollar breaks today. It was a Heritage Blaster. 2020 Series 1, finding a gold Pete Alonso.
We are
Very
under
nice
the lights
Charlie
as
Rogers.
the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
6-10 on the year. Curtis Elliott, welcome, sir.
From the Grapefruit
Just
League,
getting started here.
The Houston Astros
Game number 1.
and the Washington Nationals.
That gold Pete Alonso was nice. That chrome of Albies was nice. Finding a 85 35th anniversary card for Curtis Elliott as well.
So here's how the Washington
Now
Nationals
we're playing
are
Road to the Show as him. Looking to get started here. First at bat, we got probably about half of spring training to go.
Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago.
306 on the year, on the season, spring training so far. Johnny Waldick is here as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Make good things happen here today. That is strike one, bottom of the zone.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate
gold
is
Pete Alonso.
Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type
35th
of umpire. I
Ozzie
didn't mind the
Albies
low
and
strike
30
zone, and that's exactly
top's
what
chrome,
he has. If you're
white
not gonna
chrome
give him
of
above
Ozzie
the
Albies
belt,
out
I'm
of
okay with it.
You know, one of the things I guess
571. That is popped up. Oh, I thought we crushed the heck out of that thing. Just pop it up behind the plate for an out.
He has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but it can.
I thought he was about to bat flip, and then it goes right behind the catcher. Wow, they have batted all the way around. There was like 10 guys came to plate that inning. Altuve's on first.
Now at the plate,
Getting a
Curtis
boss
Elliott.
challenge with Strasburg.
At bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Curtis checking out the bat. Did we change numbers again? Was that a 50 I saw on our shirt? We're just going to try to hit a single or better. Doing some late night Spanish, nice. We do have a 50 on our shirt, what the heck?
Strasburg with a check at first, and the runner back.
First we were 25, then we were 38, then we were 48, now we're 50.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that was
first pitch
that
hack
was
in
horrible.
here, and that's the first strike.
High
we
cheese,
saw
they
these guys around the cage
floated all the way up to
during
the
batting practice,
press
and they
box.
told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves.
Runner
They don't
going.
start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to
Pitch was outside and he
hold on
is in
That's
there.
not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing.
Like Gimli
down
on
this
Lord of the
many
Rings,
early in
just
the game,
running.
but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
All right, here we go. Counts even. Runner on second now after the steal. Top of the fourth.
The 1-1.
Up the middle, but the second baseman's going to get that. We're going to
Throw on
not
to
make it
first,
there
and
in
that
time, and
error
that is an
won't
out.
come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Astros leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0
You
score.
couldn't tell me. We are batting around here. Getting out before us. It is 5-0. Jeez. Curtis coming back up to bat, and we were pinch hit for, so that's 0 for 2. And we don't get to finish this game, so we're just going to go end the game. Losing 6-1.
Well, this one had its moments of
A
drama.
pop up behind the plate that looked like we crushed it, and then a ground ball to the second baseman. That's going to be that game. 0 for 2.
6-1 the final. Washington.
Oh man. Here, learning the pass perfect. '81 overall is what we were up to, amazingly.
A coach admonishes a hitter about
Gotta
pitch
stop
selection.
chasing so many pitches out of the strike zone. We are actually not chasing as many pitches out of the strike zone as we were. Okay, sir, I'll work on it.
A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league
We're just
pitching.
gonna be nice about it. Got it, coach. Mets are 8-8. That's who we got next. 81 overall, 82 adjusted. Still no Alonso over there, as they have Greg Thompson, a rookie, at first base. 2-8 in our last 10 games. Not good. Batting .294 after going 0 for 2. Correa gets his average up to 170 after being like 0-41 or something silly like that. Everybody's slumping. I think we're one of the highest averages up there, other than
Afternoon
Altuve
baseball here
or Bregman.
on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Houston Astros
Yeah, other than
and
Springer,
the
we have the
New
highest
York
average
Mets.
on the team. We're going to get something going today as we went 0 for 2 in the game before.
Leading off the inning, Curtis Elliott.
Having
And
somebody
they'll need him
to
to
talk
get
to
something going
helps.
here.
I took 2 years of
Curtis
French.
Elliott.
French 1 and French 2 AP, and don't remember any of it because did not have anybody to speak French to.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a
Four-seamer
look at
down.
ball 1-0.
1-0 is the
Time for a
count. We're
look
gonna
at our
go power
umpires
swing.
in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half,
Top of the
James
second,
Kingsley's
spring training in
usually
year
gonna
number
give
3.
it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout
That
the league,
is
they call him the
2-0
king
as
of the
that
hill.
changeup is
You move the
outside.
ball a little bit off the strike zone. He's not
Jacob
afraid to
deGrom
put that
on the
arm
mound,
up.
which means
He's
we'll
a
probably get a
very
boss
good
challenge
pitcher's
later.
umpire.
Still sporting number 50.
Two and one.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
Hey, this
Slider
pitcher
way up
better
top.
Watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Looking to power swing ahead of the count. Been taking against since the first grade, and that's all you got? Uh-oh, that's not good, man. Contact swing with 2 strikes as it swung way late on that inside one. Count is full, 3-2, which is going
I
to
think
take
if
us
he
to a
executes
normal
that
swing
pitch
again.
on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous
Only
pitch,
one of
so
those
my
pitches has
bet
been
was
inside
he
the
was going
zone.
to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Bat one over the middle, and we just pop it up again.
Peraza is right
That's
there.
the second pop-up
And
of the
he's got
day
it for the first out.
on a pitch I thought we should have crushed.
Play ball. Out. You're out. 3. That's ball 4.
No me gusta.
That hit him. First base.
Yeah, Reese Hoskins, man.
3.
We pulled an orange one for Adam B today. And then Johnny Waldeck disappeared. Figured you were
And
super
here's
mad at
Jose
us for pulling a
Peraza,
Johnny,
who's gone down on
pulling a
strikes
Johnny Waldeck,
twice
pulling a
already
Reese
in this
Hoskins.
one. And
That's
Dan, when you
shortstop.
know you have a chance to
3-0,
hand someone
one
a
out.
hat trick
Bottom
for
of
the
the
game,
fourth.
is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Doubt about that.
Range and
When you
left.
have a good
He's gonna
hitter like
step on
this
the
and
bag
you've
for
punched
the
him out
outs.
twice already,
Oh,
you just
Curtis,
wanna
we've had two
continue to
fat
go out there
pitches,
and make good pitches.
and we popped both of them up.
Ready for another chance? Curtis Elliott. He flew
Looks like a
out in his
racetrack
last
back there,
at
but that is just how the Bills
Almost,
went.
Matty. Almost went
Elliott.
deep his last AB.
0
Certainly
for 1 with
just
that
missed
pop
it.
out.
With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something
3-0,
and
top of
drive
the
it out
fifth.
of the yard this AB.
And he'll start the inning with a
Changeup
pitch that
outside.
misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Going to mean a power swing. That
Not
one's outside
close
as
with the
well.
off-speed pitch
Almost the
taken
same
for
spot.
a ball. Elliott, only 20 years old. He was taken in the 18th round
And
back
push
in the
up on
draft
our power
of
swing and hope he throws us
2019.
something fat that
Man,
we can
coming
hit.
out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you.
Nope.
And this guy has turned himself into
Rides
a
us
very
inside and I
solid
swing
big
at it like a
ball
big
player.
old dummy.
That's a big accomplishment. Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying
Still
to be
power
aggressive
swinging it
and
ahead
get
in the
something
count.
going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning,
Felt
but
it
that's
coming. It was
exactly
on the way.
why they're getting shut out.
Oh, another
Key
four-seamer.
ball.
Instead of
And
popping
stay
it up,
on
we
the
foul it
attack
off.
and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Contact swing, 2-2.
Swung
That was
on in
horrible, in the dirt.
For the third strike. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in
Not
time.
gonna make it there
One
in
down.
time. That is an out. That was a horrible, horrible swing.
He's out.
That pitch was in the dirt. No chance of hitting that one.
So one away here with the bases empty.
The
And
right
up next, the
fielder, number
left-handed
30.
hitting Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Not a good day for the fam. As we woke up this morning and apparently
Anticipated. Here's a
one of
ground
our
ball now to the right.
kittens had a seizure last night as we found him laying on the kitchen floor
And
not
he'll flip
moving
it to
at
the
all.
pitcher covering for the out.
So it's been one heck of a day as I think everybody spent the entire morning crying. He held on till probably about an hour before the stream tonight. So if I was shaking while holding the cards, it was probably because my forearms were killing me from digging a hole for the cat.
He's out. 3 out.
We
Your
are
attention,
getting pinch hit for again.
So striding in,
We were
Max
watching from the
Stassi.
dugout. Where are we watching
And he's
from the
getting his
dugout?
first plate
The
appearance
first
here in the eighth
Play
after
well.
it.
Full force. Take
Max
the base.
Stassi.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders for the leadoff man.
Yeah,
and the number
he'd
9
been
guy, the owner. They
sickly
absolutely cruised to a
since
7-run victory. If it
he
were
stopped
only always that easy, right?
8-1
feeding
is
for
the
Mama.
final score
He hadn't
this
really been the
afternoon.
same since
the
then.
Mets jumped out
So
to
I don't
an
know what was
early
going
lead
on,
in the
but
first and never looked back.
very strange. We knew it was coming. Just today happened to be the day. Thank you, sir. Miami's turned 8 and 10 on the year in spring training. We have not been batting good. Fouling off a fat pitch and popping up 2 others. We've gotten 1 fat pitch a game so far, and we have 2 pop outs and a foul off. So hoping to do something here as our average is slowly creeping down. We're at 283. Tomorrow is the it's
There
raining.
is rain
Tomorrow
in
is the
area,
mega
but
box
we've been
of
given the
Heritage.
go-ahead to get this one started.
Hopefully we'll
Today,
find
a spring
a good
training
Topps
matchup
Chrome
between the
turkey
Miami
red in there.
Marlins and the
Full force. Take your base. You're out. He's out.
Altuve with a double, getting on base.
So
Small
coming
sample
to the
size for
plate,
us as we've been
Curtis
only getting
Elliott,
maybe
runner in
2
scoring
at-bats
position
a
with
game.
2 gone.
Curtis
So
Elliott.
2 outs, runner on second. I think
From
only
the
once.
belt, the pitch.
Once or twice have we
Right side,
gotten
but it's going to be a foul
4
ball.
at-bats in a game here.
Altuve at second with 2 down.
Good contact, but swung late on it.
A ball and a strike
That
to
is
count to
below the
Astros
zone.
first baseman. And
Count is
there
even,
are
1-1.
the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think
finally
he's
drive
one of
one
the best
here.
in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You
Slider
go into
outside as
both
well. We're gonna
meetings with the
go
managers
power
and
swing as
what
we are
they do,
now
they
ahead in the
rave
count.
about Jerry Hillsdale.
2-1.
Grounder
Down the line,
down the
first baseman
baseline.
stabs
he'll
at it,
step
and we're
on the
going to be
bag
out.
himself, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. We are still scoreless.
Thought he might Olay it, but made the grab, and we are out.
Next up for the Stros,
Now
Curtis Elliott.
Oh,
As
0
he'll
for
look
1
to bring
ground
home
out
that
in the
tying
first.
run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Marlins are up 2-1. Controllers rumbling as we have runner on
First
second with 2
delivery
outs.
to him on the way. And
Oh, that's a drive.
This one's hit deep out to left center.
Got ahead of one finally, and that is over the wall for a home run. Yes.
Gotta eat.
Finally getting ahead of a pitch. Driving it to left center there.
So a 2-run
399,
shot to left center,
101.3
and the
exit
Astros will move out
velocity.
in front here, 3-2.
Giving us the lead, 3-2. I felt it had a chance, but I didn't know if it was going to hit the top of the wall or be over it.
Would have been a little higher and in on his hands. It would have been effective, but he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a
Definitely
guy
over
that
the wall.
will feast.
Up next from Miami.
Yeah, did get a home run.
He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's
Put those
game,
on. It's time to lay
certainly
down.
don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little
Guerrero.
bit to dish this.
They want us to go 2. Throwing. Gonna need to get back over on the bag.
One's
Not
all
in
they
time.
were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, it's time for everyone to lay down.
At the plate, Curtis Elliott
Leading
comes
up
in
for
1
the
for 2
Astros,
with that home run he
the
hit
first
earlier.
baseman.
The last
All right, 2-run home run, 1 for 2 on the day. They're giving us another at bat here.
We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
We are not going to make contact on every swing, so that's probably not going to happen. We are going to go. Hit a triple or better. Let's do it.
First
Yeah, that was
delivery to him on the way.
smacked into the next day.
Sends that one out of play for strike
5-2 is the score. Reaching a little bit outside the zone there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball.
Slider
below the
outside
zone.
evens the
That's
count,
ball
1-1. Curtis thinking we're going to hit 55 home runs this year, Johnny Waldick.
Surprised by the location on those last
That's
three
his.
pitches. The book
We
on
were
him is
trying to
that
figure
he
out
takes
how
the
we would
great
do, whether we
pitches
would
pretty
hit better
well,
than for
and
the
he just saw
43 home
three in a
runs
row
or
out there.
worse.
So does he go back
Curtis
out there
picking
again?
55.
No, Matt, I expected to mix
I think
it
I
up.
picked
Most
50.
catchers-
That might be one.
Field power here, taken high
Might be
and
2 in
deep
the one
to
game
right.
here.
Guerrero
At the wall
get
for
back
the
and
out.
put
Oh,
this
man.
one away on the warning track for the first out.
Your
Bo
attention,
Costello.
Now we're getting
Called
pinch
a
hit for.
here, and he'll find he has a couple
Number
of runners
35.
aboard with only one out in the
I say
inning.
50. Curtis says
This
55.
one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end,
You're feeling
these guys
58?
came
All
away
right,
with
we'll
the
see.
victory and look on to the
We hit
next one.
316,
5-3, the
43,
final
and
score
1.
in this afternoon's game.
What was it, 112?
Houston
I
led
think it was
this game
112
from the third
RBIs.
inning on and never wavered. Colin McHugh.
You can check when we go back. This is our 4th home run in spring training. Arm accuracy goes up. We're still in 81 though. Let's see. We'll go check our stats from last year. We were, let's see, 43 home runs, 315 on the average, and 105 RBIs. So I'm thinking 50, Curtis is thinking 55, and you are thinking 58 home runs. Pounding through. Maybe we'll get to the beginning of the season. If not, we'll be a few games short. South of the border, welcome. We are picking how many home runs we're going to hit this year. We hit 43 last year. I say 50 this year. Curtis says 55, and Johnny Waldeck says 58.
It's time for baseball here on the show. Tonight it's a spring training matchup.
South of the border, I did
Houston
check, and that
Astros
Father's Day
and
card
their
is not
former NL
in.
Central rivals, the St. Louis Cardinals.
It is not in Beckett.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this
They
match.
have other cards in there. Mostly it's Baker cards from 2018. Panini Prism.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Elliott, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through.
South of the border saying 51. Okay. Top of the first, 2 on, 1 out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball
Fat
on the
pitch and
first
just
pitch,
let it
and
go
it's
right by
taken
us.
for strike
96 on the gun. Probably would have been late and broken my bat on it anyway. Oh, that one looks so good, and then it dove right out of the zone. 12-6. Yeah, I was looking all over Beckett for that thing and couldn't find anything on the Father's Day cards. The price is right. Closest without going over.
That one away, and he stays alive.
I will go $1. Yeah, do it, man. Oh, fouled it off. Fielder running over. Go foul. Oh, he catches it. Darn it. Are you trying to buy it or are you trying to sell it? Curtis coming up to bat again after we popped out in the first.
Now, Curtis Elliott, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Trying to buy it. It is a sweet looking card. I saw a couple on eBay. 0 for 1 in the game right here. 4-2 is the score.
On its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right
Most
here.
of the Lamars for a
But
mint
the cat-mouse game
from
continues
2018 Panini, if it's a
Altuve,
Prism too,
base runner at first
mint
with
were
1
like
out.
125. So I don't know if that gives you an idea. And that's
Prior
just
to the
Beckett.
0-1,
Beckett sometimes
here's a
is
look
way
to
off
first.
on stuff.
And he'll dive back
Sometimes they're right on, but sometimes they are way off. It's all eBay's weird, man. You could put something on there and then you miss it by like a week of somebody who would have been looking for it
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros.
and would have
first
paid the
baseman.
price that you wanted
He's
for
not
it.
having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of
Count
that
as
one,
1-1.
and that's not the first time that's happened.
There goes Altuve.
Runner going.
Pitch inside
Letting that
the
pitch
throw,
go.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard
He was
time
gone
doing that. So
and
as a
stole the
runner,
base.
that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game.
Maybe the
as he
Dwarves are
should
not
be.
just good for long distance running. 2-1. We're gonna go power swing.
The 2-1. Hit hard.
Oh, hit in the top of it. That's gonna go to the shortstop, and we're gonna be an easy out. Looked like a good pitch. Hitting the top and hitting it right to the shortstop. Score is 5-5. We're going to be coming up on defense.
So that brings in the power hitting middle.
Yeah, I think anything
Young.
Panini and Prism that year were 125 mint and like 75 for near mint.
This is on the ground over to first.
I will tell you guys that I
And
picked
he'll
up
step
a
on the
bunch
bat
of
himself, and the
2018
inning
Donruss,
is over.
hoping to find some more
So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits,
blue
with
press
one of
proofs
them
of
being the
Lamar
big
Jackson
home run. On
and
now to the
Saquon
top of
Barkley.
inning number 4, and we are
About
all tied 5-5.
2 or 3 boxes full of jumbo packs of
Digging in
2018
now,
Donruss that
Curtis
we're going to
Elliott,
slowly be
and their
opening.
runners at the corners now.
Hoping to find blue Lamars and blue Saquons. 0 for
From the
2.
belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here.
Bottom
One
of the
strike.
zone.
I
Changing
don't want
up.
any aggressiveness
Dropping
right there.
right out.
He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball.
4.
He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
It seemed like a good deal. It was like $60
Set to deliver the 0-1.
for 12 packs
And there's
of
a
the jumbo
fastball
packs.
well off the plate inside.
So $5 each. I thought it was a good deal to try to get a blue Jackson or a blue Saquon.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the
Yes,
plate
that's
with
where-
guys on, but right
That's
here,
where
he's
they
doing
are,
a
the blue
great
press
job
proofs
of
anyway.
waiting on the right
Power
pitch.
swing time, 2 and
Got
1.
himself ahead in the count now.
That's
Oh,
lifted
hitting
the
it
other
late.
way out to left.
I think if I hit that early, we crushed that thing.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Got a prestige rated rookie.
He
Nice.
is safe at the plate as the throw was too
Yeah,
late, and
that's-
they've taken the lead now at 6-5.
If you're looking for
Great
value,
job
the money's
there
in
by
the
this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark.
the parallels.
Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings
Yeah, the
run home.
prestiges look nice.
Ladies and
Max
gentlemen,
Stassi.
your
The absolutes. I wish we could
Things
find
going
one
here
on
as
an
a lead off
absolute.
the top of the 8th.
number 12.
Pinch hit for.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys
Just trying to raise our stats here. I think what we Curtis we were at 79 when we started
10-6, the final
spring
score
training,
of
so
this
we're
game.
moving up a little
St.
bit.
Louis,
Ten
what a
runs.
10.
It feels like we're putting good swings on pitches, but not getting the results that we are hoping for. 81 currently overall. I can't wait to open Saturday's boxes. I'm really digging the Gypsy Queen Chrome cards. 83 adjusted, so we're not doing too horrible. There's our stunt double, Bo Costello. What's that movie where the chick moves in with the other chick and then she ends up dressing just like her and doing all the same stuff? That's what this guy reminds me of.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major
That's what I'm
League
saying,
Baseball
Curtis.
is on the
We got a
air.
50 on us. I don't know what the
Today
heck's going on.
Grapefruit League action
You just have just as
between
many
the
Lamars
Houston
and you know
Astros and the Philadelphia
answers on the
Phillies.
Spanish homework. The cards in Mexico are a little bit higher. Uh-oh. That's not cool.
Let's play ball. Hey, now.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Elliott.
That's what we're gonna be
And
doing.
he
We're
could
gonna be
give his
opening up
guys an early lead
football
if he can
packs
come
looking
through
for
here.
Barkley's and
Elliott.
Lamar Jackson's. Yeah, was it Desperately Seeking Susan?
Here's
No,
the
I don't think
first
that's what
pitch
it
to
was.
him. First pitch fastball off
It
the
was-
plate
oh,
there,
what
and it's
movie was it
ball
with? It
one.
was-
Elliott is really a unique kind of hitter.
Oh, it's
He
on the
bats
tip of my
from
tongue and I
both
can't think
sides
of
the
it.
plate, but what
Top of the
makes him so
second, 2
special
outs.
is his
Going
ability
power
to
swing,
hit
1-0.
power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is
Not
a
fatal
manager's
attraction,
dream.
'cause
This
that's
does
with a
not
guy and a
come down
girl.
the pike too often. Even in
No,
today's
I tried to
game,
hold
there's
up and it wouldn't let
750
me.
Players in the
No.
world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy
Not
possesses.
Jane Fonda, but Bridget Fonda was in the movie. 1-1 count is even. We're going normal swing.
The set and the 1-1.
Oh,
Good pitch there down
this guy in his
below the
knuckle
zone.
curve.
Got him to go after it.
give you a knuckle
I wouldn't be
sandwich.
surprised if he uses aggressiveness against
5
him right
knuckle
here.
shuffle.
You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1.
Look, every pitch has
Might
been
as well
outside the
fish a
zone. These
little
guys are
bit
killing
further.
me. Contact swing. Is that what it was called?
Ready with the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left
Contact
field.
swing, easy as he takes one step
Williams
and catches
is
the
there,
ball.
and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Oh,
Astros lead
they are
one,
not throwing his strikes
so
at
now
all.
the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. So stepping in,
0 for
Curtis
1 on the day,
Elliott.
Leahy.
He flew out at his last at bat.
Almost,
Curtis
Matty. Almost went
Elliott.
deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With
Why?
this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Look at that pitch.
Look for
It's all
him
the way
to
on the
try
chalk.
and get
That's
on
horrible.
something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike to count to the
Four-seamer
Astros
down there,
first
holding up
baseman.
on that one. So I can't decide for the next bracket challenge whether to
And a
do
knuckle curve missed that
just
time, 2-1.
DC characters or to do DC on one side and Marvel on the other. Ugh.
He came
No
out of
Lamar's
his
for
shoes on
Johnny.
that one, boys.
High
I know he
cheese.
swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got
Contact
action.
swing time.
Just
Oh,
staying alive,
stupid knuckle
putting
curve.
together a really good at-bat
Can't
here.
locate that thing till it's already out of the zone.
Here's
Whoa,
one
that was way up there.
misses inside, and the count's run full now.
Yeah, I know.
3-2.
I usually swing at that.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I
Guy's
think
all
you'll be
mad
careful
that I didn't
here.
strike out.
Shoot for the corner.
Normal swing
If
counts
you miss
full.
and you walk him, so
Making
what?
him throw a lot of
That's
pitches
better
at
than
least.
him putting one in the seats.
Scott
Oh, roping one.
right.
Please be out of here.
Lead on
Nope, he stops right before the
Two gone.
track. And that is going to be out. Special moments in baseball? I don't think it was the room.
Curtis
I don't-
Elliott, as
It
the
doesn't
switch
sound
hitter
familiar.
will take his
It
cuts
probably- it
first.
might be.
Handed here.
I know it had Bridget Fonda. I can't exactly
Ready with
remember
the
what
first
the name of
pitch.
it
Here
is,
it
though.
comes.
I know it might
Just
be the
able to
roommate.
get a piece of that
but
for
I-
strike one.
Doesn't sound exactly right. I don't know. Special moments in baseball. We can do top 64 sports moments. People could be like the immaculate reception, the catch.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that
Thinking
time,
and
that
not
puts an
thinking.
end to the inning.
Your
Max
attention,
Stassi
please.
Home run heard
will get
around the
call.
world.
Pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Phillies
that kind of thing,
came
that's
through
out.
late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ranger Suarez
Our final
earns the
line score
victory
this
on the
afternoon.
mound.
Like Gibson's home run. Yeah, Kobe's 81. Jackson's 3 home runs. Yeah. Carlton Fisk waving his home run. In the end, it didn't make a difference, but it was a great moment. Of course, the Buckner's going to be on there. Bartolo's no home run, no contest. Bartolo, so many moments for Bartolo. Yeah, we don't need to see Bryce Harper. Unless Reese Hoskins is playing. He is playing.
Now in the box.
It's raining
Bryce
and we're playing the
Harper.
Phillies.
First
How
chance
fitting.
for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
I
Right.
am not playing good today.
The 1-2. That'll be a drag bunt. He gets it down.
He wants to go to first. It's going to be a backhanded flip. Boom, look at Curtis. Showtime, baby.
So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Astros. Striding in, Curtis Elliott.
I'd have to find video
The
clips.
first baseman.
Or,
Curtis.
I don't know, pictures are going to do
Elliott.
it justice, you know. That one might take a while.
Ready
That
with
one
the
might be
first
like
pitch. Here it
a
comes.
couple of them down the line
And
as
a bit
people
too
vote
high
them
with
in.
that one. It's 1-0. So let's
I'd
take
have
a
to
peek
find
at
the
our
clip of
umpiring
it.
crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind
Typical
the
Bryce
Jays
Harper
roll, Larry
bunting.
Bullard. Pretty standard guy.
Want to know we're going
But
power
I
swing.
think
It is
at
2
times
outs,
hitters
no
have a little
score.
bit difficult
Runner on
times. They'll give
second.
a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Slicing one. Does it go away from the fielder enough? It does not. He
Left
runs
fielder's
and makes
on
the
it,
catch.
And that retires the side. One left for Houston. Still no score.
Just can't get ahead of one today. My eyes are just not catching it in
Here's
time.
the center
Odubel
fielder.
Herrera. How the heck is he playing?
The center fielder. Odubel Herrera.
1-2 is the count. One
The
out.
1-2 pitch.
Top of the second.
Well,
Changing
on
rights.
around
We
the
might have to throw it here. We are going to have to throw it.
Elliott. And the off-balance throw gets him.
Leading the
Nice play
receiver.
for the out. At the plate, D. Gordon.
The batter.
Flied out
D.
in his
Gordon
first
with the
at-bat,
Phillies.
So make him 0 for 1 so far.
Gordon.
The special guest. That's right.
Here now the 2-2.
Right at us. They want us to go to second. Curtis with the pirouette and a sidearm, and nobody covers first because I was too excited about that throw. Boss challenge. Sasha Banks time.
Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Record a hit off a fastball. Make contact, yeah, right. Swing on time for a hit, yeah, right. Okay, record a hit off a fastball. Sounds good. 0 for 1 on the day.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. Well,
The uninvited and unlike guest,
really
that's
starting
funny.
to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't.
Man, they got all technical on that win.
Look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home
2
plate
straight
area
balls.
is really getting
This
soaking
thing is
wet.
very
I
realistic,
can't
as they are only
anticipate
throwing
this
us like
going
1
on very much
strike
longer.
every 5 pitches.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That one that I
fouled
foul
away.
up. Oh my gosh, it is not going to get any better than that. Look at that pitch right there.
Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air.
Raking one, but that is going to be
He gets there.
caught
That's
in on the run. Wow. Oh my goodness. That left fielder is just killing us today.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
Fly out and a line out all the way down to 254.
Second with a base hit into the outfield.
Ah, driving a run over the infield. That's what we're going to do. Down 1-0. Oh, I know.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That is through the infield, but it is not over it. That's going to be an RBI. We're going to tie this game here.
And the run will score.
Finally getting a hit. What did we go, 0 for 8 or something? Probably worse than that.
There are certain hitters that just love to come up.
Finally
and
getting a
clutch
hit, but it drives
two
in a
RBI
run to even the
situations,
score.
And this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots.
We're getting robbed
Nice
and
job right there.
barely missing balls, popping them up.
Shortstop.
Runner aboard at first here with
It's
2
not been a
gone and
fantastic
one
day.
run.
We have hit a home run, and we just tied the game up with an RBI, but
Bounce to first. Hoskins gathers it
Stepping
in.
on the
And
bag.
he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros. Tyler White will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 guy.
Tyler White coming in. Max Muncy.
It was
Stunt
mostly
double.
pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise
Altuve,
with
2
the
for
bat,
5.
and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
I hope they trade us. Like, I really want to be traded. It would be hilarious if we get traded to Philadelphia.
Fans are vital
He
line
helped
for this
propel his
afternoon.
team to a
First for
hard
the
fought
big
I can't imagine, besides the Orioles, I can't imagine another team. You guys would probably be like, no. Everything moving up. Because we're moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. Trying to get a piece of the pie. Yankees turn. They have, look at that second guy's name, Fuzzy Miklich. That is awesome. Luke Voigt, Glaber, John Carlo, Aaron Judge. That is awesome. Fuzzy Miklich. There he is right there. Catch a rising star. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a what? No Cardinals either. Appreciate you, Eric K. No, I'd be putting people to sleep, but
Afternoon
doing
baseball
good, man.
Here on the show.
Just chatting it up,
Today, a spring
talking about
training
what our
matchup
next.
between the New
We're
York
taking
Yankees
guesses on how many
and
home
the
runs I'm going to hit this
Houston
season.
Astros.
Everybody picking right in the 50s. I picked 50. South of the border picked 51. Curtis picked 55. And on Price is Right, Johnny picked 58. Trying to think of our next bracket challenge.
So the base is empty here with
I was
one
thinking
away.
either like
And
DC
that'll
characters or
bring in
Marvel
Fuzzy
characters,
Micklich.
but these guys want to do
Fuzzy.
possibly
Micklich.
greatest sports moments ever. That would be awesome. It might take me a while. I am not doing good. Canary just asked me how I'm doing. Oh, try to run and catch it. That did not work at all. Tried to.
Coming to the plate now.
I like how they
Mickey
outline
Lomar.
the Yankees
And
on
he
the
could give
uniform.
his
That's
guys
pretty
an
cool.
early lead if he can come through here.
Makes it look like that silver ink they signed the cards with.
He's set. The 0-1.
Silver Sharpie.
Shot down the first base.
Oh, we take a stab and we get it.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for
Stuck
a
his
couple
glove
of hits
out.
in the inning here, but they've
Made
got
the
nothing
play.
to show for it.
Runners moved
Now
up, but we still got
Astros
the
will
out.
get their first opportunity. No score.
Just do the pick, no video. Oh yeah. Could do that. 266. We started the day 305 or 306. It has not been a good day. We hit a home run. We got an RBI in the last game, but other than that, it has not been the best day ever. Kudos to Johnny, Curtis, and south of the border for putting up with my horrible baseball play, trying to kill the visiting team's dugout.
Altuve is off at first with 2 away. Checks his swing.
Oh, on the black. Backdoored the slider. We're going to go contact swing 0-2. So they're either not throwing me a strike or they're throwing them right there. And when they are throwing them fat, we're just fouling them off or popping them up. Not been a good day.
There goes Altuve.
Runner going. Contact swing, getting late on it. That almost falls between them, but the second baseman takes care of it.
Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter.
0-for-1 with the pop out. In the first inning, down 2-0.
Almost went deep his
One
last
on,
AB.
no outs. Trying to tie this game up
Certainly
here.
With this guy's big power, he's
Whoa,
feeling
pitch
pretty
out.
good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh man, lots and lots of stuff to open. Gypsy Queen, field access.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he
Late
fouls
on
this
the
one off.
four-seamer. Wow, just
No
cannot
runs,
time
4
these up
hits.
today.
No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point.
Got a hold of one early, and that's been about it. Getting that one early. That's actually going to be down for a hit.
Base hit.
Altuve's going to third.
And now they'll have runners at the
He's going to be safe. We're going to have runners in the corners with nobody out.
This is their time right here. This starting
So the
pitcher
original
has been
plan
on
was to do
point all
field
day.
access,
Runs have been
as I
at a
got that
premium.
box a while
They have
ago
an opportunity to do
on
something special
Saturday.
right here.
Gonna miss going to shows. You do have a piece of good news, okay? I think if they let only a certain amount of people in, it's gonna have to be done really. Like my wife went to Costco and they were letting a certain amount of people in. Like once they hit that capacity, they were like, nope, you got to wait outside till a couple people come out and then they let the next group in. So if we can do that.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive
It
back
should be
in.
a lot better, but I think the same can be done with card shows and any of that stuff.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is flared right back over the mound.
I can see pay-per-view events going up. I would rather watch like a concert on pay-per-view anyway.
And an RBI.
Because most of the time, that's all you're doing when you're way back in the general mission anyway, is watching the screen.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying.
1 for 2 on the day after we got our hit. We're going to try to... Normally we get to contact swing.
He's going to wave him.
So we're just going to do that one. It'll be one of the last dates.
Here comes the first pitch.
I haven't. Oh, there's it through the infield. We should have picked the last one. As we would. Oh no, we didn't drive in the run though. I can't decide if New Mexico's gonna be one of the first or one of the last. Like it went from nothing to all of a sudden we need a field hospital to
and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So one out here.
They
with
keep
runners
extending
at first
our-
and
our
third.
30 days.
The former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's
Like the
back
whole
in
point
there.
was to flatten the curve, which means that we extend the
4-2 our
period
score
where
here as we play inning number 5.
things are happening. We have not even gotten close to flattening the curve, and we're already talking about opening stuff up.
He got him,
So
and it'll probably take a
hopefully
base
this
hit
is
now
not
to get that runner
going to
across
be
from
a horrible
third.
thing for us.
Well, I have to give
The whole
credit to
point
him
was
on the
to
mound
not
for not
overload
letting
the
that previous
healthcare
pitch
system,
get
and
to
the
him. He
healthcare
wanted
system's
it,
already
but he
going
didn't get the
crazy.
call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back.
So I
with
just feel
another
for
good
them.
pitch and
Like
gets
a lot of them
punch
think
out.
that just because
The batter.
they got it and
Up
they
letter
recovered
now,
that they're going to be
George
fine, but
Springer.
it
And
hasn't
their
been
runners
proven
at the
yet that you
corners
cannot
now.
keep getting it. They keep talking about viral load.
The 0-2 home, lofted in the air out toward
Virtual
right center.
shows?
Judge is under it.
That'd
Makes
be cool.
the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He singled in 2 trips to
Yeah,
the
it's
plate
supposed to
thus
be
far.
seasonal.
Things not looking very
We'll see
good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down
Whether
by
that's true or
a
not.
couple of runs, and
I think,
this would be the right place and the right.
That's when they plan
to
on
get something
relaxing
going.
stuff.
The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and
So
win
the
this
people
one
who
in the
stayed in
ninth
and did
inning.
not get
And
sick
he'll step on first.
will be getting sick when they finally go out, and that's the whole
Next
point
for
of
New
flattening the
York,
curve.
Now
DeAndre
batting.
Rudolph.
The first baseman, DeAndre
Sanchez leads off
Rudolph.
first with 1 away.
So hopefully one day we will be able to. It's never going to be the
Center
same. Like,
field,
we will never
line
get
drive
back to
base hit.
where we are or where we were. Past the third part of your test,
Well,
Lionbridge
D-Roll,
will reach
there's
out
another base hit making
with more
it
info
first
soon.
and
Nice.
second. They're piling
Congratulations.
up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Your attention,
Bo
please.
Costello will come
Pinch
on to
hitting for
pinch
the
hit here in a
Astros.
big spot.
Number 35.
Always good to hear.
Bo
Good news.
Costello.
Pinch hit 4 in the 7th inning. Hey. Oh, Astros hold on for the win. What do you know?
Offensively in this one,
Jorge
enough to
Soler
get the
is on
win,
our
and
team.
This man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
We actually got a hit.
Well, the numbers don't just jump
2
out
for
at you,
3.
but his lone hit
Crafting it up with
Final
singles.
one.
Yeah, man. Whenever you can try to do better for yourself, do it, man. 81 overall. We're getting close. I think we got another 5 or 6 games. We usually go for about an hour, so we'll see where we're at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna do the 5 and then we'll finish, as we should be a little over an hour once we finish the 5, and then we'll start the next year, the regular season, on the next video. But we'll finish up these 5 right here. Get to the season start. We should still be in the majors, as I don't see anybody taking us over for this first base spot. Fingers crossed, as these guys do not want us to keep playing for the Astros, that we will get traded.
Here on the show.
We were at the Reds
Today
and
it's
everything
great
was
for
awesome and
league
everybody was
action
happy.
Between the
And then
Houston
we got
Astros
traded to the
and
Reds.
Detroit Tigers.
Johnny Wald, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here.
Time
Awesome
for a
as
look at
always.
the
Keep up the
Tigers
good
on
videos.
Play ball. Out. Out. Stay down. 3. 3.
We are cruising along here.
Stepping in, Curtis Elliott
Leading
will
off
swing it from the left side
first
right
baseman.
here.
Curtis Elliott.
.284.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other
Slicing
way,
one in the
and
gap.
into the gap.
That is finally a good, decent
And this
hit.
one scoots all the way
We
to
were
the
still a
wall.
little bit late on it, but we're going to get a stand-up double on that.
And he'll pull
Very
in
awesome.
second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right
See
away
ya, hasta
that
mañana.
that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt. Some people like to crow about homers
Slicing
and
right
powering
in the
drives,
gap,
but
right
you have
between
to
the
like
fielders.
hits like this.
Thank you
A
for
no-doubt
letting us
double
play
to
the
second
Tigers.
at left is bad. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to
The
keep him at
shortstop.
second, which they did.
Carlos.
And we are hoping Correa can bring us in. Top of the second.
The 0-1 line to the right side, but right to Cabrera, and
Which
that's the
includes
first out. Coming to the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Diaz.
Yeah, we opened some 90s basketball early on, and the price went up a little bit.
And there are 2 away
I was
now.
not able to get any more, but yeah, that's good stuff to open. We found that's where we got the Sean Kemp rookie card, the Jordan card.
And former World Series MVP
Yeah,
George
I think
Springer bats
early on
next.
we opened up a box of that stuff as I had found it at Game Time Jordan shop.
1 and 2.
So there are definitely good cards in there.
Rolled slowly down the
We
first
found the
baseline.
All-Star Magic Johnson, the All-Star
In time,
Jordan
the side
card.
is retired.
It's a little bit off Saturn, but we do have one
Astros leave one. We'll
from
go to the
opening
bottom
up
of the
90.
second. No score.
I believe it's 90 Fleer. Definitely good cards to be found there.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter,
Now
Curtis
batting,
Elliott.
the first
He'll try
One
to
for one with the
follow up
double in the
double
second.
his
Hoping
last
to
at-bat.
add on to that
Make
as we're
it
still
right here.
down 1-0.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
20 to 30 years, yeah. That's the way to do it.
And he watches
2
one miss
horrible
outside,
pitches
2-0
that we
now.
don't swing at.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously.
This
after
guy's
that
reading
double
our
he had
scouting
his first
report.
time
Swings
up.
at garbage. I like that
One
white
out,
hat for the
nobody on.
Tigers. That is pretty sick. 2-0 is the count.
On a
Oh, that's
pitch,
gone,
and
baby.
crushes
Pushed up,
this
hit power
ball
swing as
deep.
we were up at 2 in the
My
count.
goodness,
And that
a
is over the wall in left field.
run.
Booyah. Yeah, the price is right, man. Do it. If it's worth it for you.
A solo shot here
Like
to
those
left, and the
89
Astros
Fleers
have pulled back even now with
were
1
only
run
like
apiece.
25 bucks for the box. So that's why I ended up getting the ones that we opened on the channel.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with.
All
Even
good,
the
brother.
best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus.
We have a bunch of
and go
stuff we
after
have
the
planned.
next
We
hitter.
are not stopping anytime soon. Thanks to Curtis and Carshark Chris, we are hanging around for a while. So all good, man.
Stepping in and ready
You guys
for
are in
another
on the
shot.
ground floor?
Curtis Elliott already 2 for
Curtis.
2. He'll look to add on
We
right
will
here.
get bigger and better, which means that you guys will be the ones that I appreciate the most once we do get bigger. So, and even if we don't,
First pitch
at least it'll
coming,
give you
here it
guys more of a
is.
chance to get good stuff.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man, absolutely.
Here's the 0-1.
Oh, swinging at that one late.
And no one will track it down.
Two-seamer. Swinging late, pushing it foul. 0-2 is the count. We're going to go contact swing here.
Here's
We got
the
lots of good
0-2.
stuff planned. I don't know how I didn't swing at that,
Quite
but we did
make it
not.
back over
I
the
thought we were
plate.
going to
It's
get
a
rung
ball
up.
and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take.
Still
0-2
contact swinging,
fastball,
1-2. This
just
controller's
off
rumbling.
the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Hits are now
Count goes even
for
2-2 as we
apiece.
don't swing at another close pitch.
Lifted the
Swung at
other
that
way
one, though.
down the left field
That's
line.
got to get down.
Stewart is in pursuit.
Oh, it's foul.
And
Darn
they
it.
can't run it down.
Just foul. I was leaning to the right, hoping it would stay fair. Oh, fouling that one off on the black.
Take a look at it.
I thought it would go outside the zone, but it stayed right there.
The
2-2.
2-2 one more time.
No, Dave. Oh, that probably would have hit us in
Don't
the
be
face.
shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further
Or at least the
outside
arm.
the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked
Count
at
goes
and the
even
count
as that
goes
pitch is
full.
outside.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher.
I am
for
glad
a
you
little
guys found this
nibbling
channel.
Right there.
I
Maybe
am
get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one.
Much
so
better
now we
for
go
having
full
you guys
count.
here. It's like I said, Curtis and Carshark Without
And that
them, we would
misses ball
still
four.
not.
So
That
with
pitch
one
was
out, that'll
barely
set up
under the
double
strike
play
zone,
possibility here that
and we
could
draw
get them
a
out of the
walk.
inning.
Wow.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do
Whew.
was give him
I
something
thought
to
for
hit
sure
the
he was
heart
going
of
to
the
be like,
zone. So
"You're
no
out of
harm
here."
done. Force out anywhere now.
Yeah.
The
Without
batter.
Karshark,
Carlos Correa
Spidey, the
now.
Urana boys,
No career
and
numbers to talk about
Curtis
this
and
one.
Johnny and all you guys, we probably would have stopped this a while
Nothing
ago.
in two
So
count, and
appreciate you guys. Yeah, right.
swing
Another
and a
walk. I
miss,
can't believe it
and
either.
they'll dodge a major bullet that time. Two
What the
away.
heck is going on in this
That's
world,
awfully
Curtis? Two videos in a
impressive
row
right
where we
there.
get
The pitch
two
before
walks.
was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch
Correa's
out.
taking all our bad mojo as he's swinging at garbage now.
Bring up Aledmus
Now
Diaz.
batting.
Coming into
The
this one
designated
against
hitter.
Michael Fulmer. A
Aledmus.
number of meetings. He's
Full
1 for
count. We're going to be
7.
running on the pitch.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Ground ball left side.
That's just an easy play from the shortstop. That's going to end the inning. We're still tied 1-1. Let's see if they take us out of this game or not.
Your
AJ
attention,
Reed
Yep,
please.
pinch
will
hit.
move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here. Not a lot of runs put on the board
Oh,
in this
Kristen
one, but
Stewart.
here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top
Kristen,
player of the
Cedric,
game.
Ryan O'Hearn,
Well, when you're one
all
hit
those
in the
guys
game is a
signing
home run, and it
a bunch
ends
of
up
stuff.
being
Everybody was
a
mad, but you
win.
need those guys that'll be fillers for the autos. It sucks. We have a productive 3 at-bats. A double, a home run, and a walk. It's probably the best we've done in a while. Power versus right goes up. Plate discipline goes up. Yeah, you need those guys just to fill those boxes with autos. If it says 2 autos per box, you need one of those guys. As most boxes don't have 2 fantastic autos in them. The Mets are 8 for their last 2. Wow. Curtis batting 304, getting the average back up to above 300. We are the highest average on the team. That is a scary thought there. As at one point we were batting 205 last year. It has been up and down for us
We
the
are
whole
under
time
the
we've been
lights
playing
this
this
evening
game.
as we get you set for another edition of baseball on the
The
show.
last season went by way
Tonight,
fast, though.
continuing
It was
action
over
from the
before
Grapefruit
we
League
even
between the
thought
New York
about it.
Mets and the
Seemed like we were never going to get through that season, and the next thing we know, boom, it was over. Fighting for the playoff spot.
Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos, the winner of last year's
Coming up on
Silver
defense
Slugger
here.
Award for NL catchers.
1 on, 1 out.
Ramos.
Count is even. Looking for a double play ball here.
2-2.
There it is. Correa misses it though. Oh man. Goes through the 5-hole.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2. Nope.
All right, 304,
Into
5
the
home
box.
runs, 12 RBIs. Not a bad spring.
He'll get
The
his
first
first
baseman.
opportunity in this one.
Curtis.
Not too bad at all. Down 3-0. Oh man, trying to tie this game up with 1 out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's
Hitting
a
a
ball
foul.
hit in the air. Rosario in
Just
foul
late on
ground,
these things today.
and no one will track it down.
0-1, trying to drive something here. At least get one of these runs in. That was horrible.
Oswalt is sort of a curious case as a starter.
Okay,
Usually
contact
doesn't
swing
walk
time.
Many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits.
I guess as he goes
The
outside
translation
here.
on that is that he throws
As
a
he-
lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are
Bare-
hittable
wow.
strikes.
One of the keys
That looked like it was
you
going
have
to
to
stay
watch from
up
this
out of the
guy.
zone,
At times
and
he
it
kinda
drops
tiptoes and
in
tap
for the
dances around
strikeout.
the
Wow,
strike
that was a
zone.
great pitch.
He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count,
I thought for sure
he
it was
tends
going to
to
stay
nibble
above
a
the
little
zone,
bit,
and then it
then he
drops
brings
right
the
in
ball
there.
into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with
Sing and let it go as we get
Now
frozen.
play
Now
Curtis Elliott.
The
He got
first
called
baseman.
out on strikes his
Curtis.
last time through.
At bat number
Pretty
2.
deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's
Another
gotta
curveball,
find a way
way
to
ahead of
pull the
that one,
trigger.
though.
Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side.
Way ahead of that one again,
A
but
dive,
it gets
he can't
through.
get a glove on it. It's through
Another
for a base
single.
hit.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the
Just
specifics,
pitching for the Mets.
but he knows
He pitched for the
he
Astros
hasn't
in
been
the.
pitching all that
Yep,
well
sure
in this
did.
one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game
Great
and
pitcher,
never
by the way,
completely
Roy
get into
Oswalt.
that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now
I don't know if this is his son or not.
Ready now, Carlos Correa. He
Correa.
hit a big 3-run bomb in his
It might be his
first
kid,
plate
as I know Mariano Rivera had his kid pitching. Oh, broken bats. That is going to be caught, and we are going to go back to
dodge
first.
the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. And that'll bring up a lead
Now
Diaz.
that's the
He drew a
designated
base
hitter.
I
on
think I have
ball
one
his
of
first time up.
Rivera's kids' cards.
Diaz.
Oh, he's throwing
Now
over.
he'll throw over, and
Barely
dive,
making it back
but
in
he's
time.
back.
Still no Pete Alonso. He hasn't played any game we played against the Mets. So I don't know what's going on with that.
And again,
Either he's just not playing the spring, or he is not with them anymore.
Elliott, the runner at first with 2 gone.
They are really worried about us
Swing,
still on the
high
base.
drive, left
2 outs, we're
field
just going to
and
run.
deep.
Hopefully that's a home run.
On the
Ah,
wide
caught at the
track, he
wall.
makes
Darn
the
it.
catch. 1 left for Houston.
1 for 2 on the day, 310.
Now batting,
Elliott, the
first
American
baseman.
League.
Yeah, we're not
Silver
doing that.
Slugger
Do
Award
not
winner
record
at
it out within the
first
first 4
base a
pitches.
season
Let's do
ago.
that one. It says only swing at pitches inside the zone. You can bet we are not picking that one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Whatever you want to do, brother. There's no, like, it's not necessary to even send anything. It's
0-1,
not a
here it
requirement. It
comes.
is appreciated. But whatever you want to do, man.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
All right, 0-2.
Hit
Up
hard
the
back
middle. Through the infield
Now
for
2
a hit.
3 in this one.
0-2, swinging at a pitch down in the zone
Well, you know
and
what?
driving it through the middle.
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there
That pitch
on an
dove.
0-2 pitch and still
We
be
finally
able to
made
get a base hit,
contact and hit
this
it right
guy's
back
about
up
as
where
good
it
as
came from.
gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's
Yeah, I
2-0,
do this
3-1,
like we were opening
0-2.
this stuff
Counts
up.
do not
I
figured
matter.
why
This
not
guy trusts
Shortstop.
in his
show it off.
Carlos.
We're opening it up anyway.
Correa.
There were people that wanted to watch it, and now that we're doing it, might as well
A 1 pitch on its way.
get people involved as well. That's why we're doing the dollar breaks,
But
right? I have the
pulled in
third
at the
baseman
hot
on the
corner,
line.
and
That is out.
ends the inning.
If
It's a
people want to
run
get
on
involved
2
and
hits, 1
get some of the
left.
cards, I'm cool
5
with that
innings
as well.
complete.
If people want to send
Astros
stuff in,
lead
it
this
is
one 5-3.
greatly appreciated, but absolutely not a requirement.
Next for the Mets, Cecil
Now
Ballard.
send stuff
As
to
he's got a
people
chance to tie this
if
ball
they
game
want to
up
send
with
stuff
that
back.
equalizing
Well,
run just
that is
90
very awesome
feet
of them.
away at third. This is on the ground is short. Could be
Sometimes
2.
I'll hold on to, like I have a whole box. I have a 4,000 count box of stuff that I separate that I'm that as we go through, I send a few things at a time out of that box. For people, like I have Tiger stuff up there, I have Red stuff up there, Pirate stuff up there for Andy
the
M.
shortstop,
The third
Ahmed
baseman.
Rosario.
Ahmed.
Peralta aboard here at first with
I don't
nobody
send it
out.
all at once, but when I do send stuff out, I try to throw a few extra things in there.
Up the
This
middle.
is an appreciation, you guys. There are over. I think the Urana Boys did a top 125 channel list, and he still had people that he left off his list. So there are a ton of channels out there. You guys could spend your time with any of them, but you choose to hang out with us, and I appreciate that. And I like to try to get you guys good stuff as well. So
Well, this one had
You
its
guys
moments of drama and excitement. In the end,
wanna send
these
stuff
guys
back?
came away with the victory and
That
look
is-
on to the next
like
one.
I said, greatly
A
appreciate it.
6-4 finish in
2 for
tonight's
3 on the
affair.
day.
Houston.
Oh, sure. We start heating up when it's time to go. And spring training decides to end. Yeah, all these guys are cool. We send stuff back and forth to each other. Curtis, did your box ever show up? Now that I'm thinking about it. I can't remember if you said it did or not. I think last time you said it did not. So just checking to see if it had finally shown up or not. All right, Let me pull out the... When I get done here, I'll pull out the tracking and see what's going on. I will text you when I find it, and I will send you the tracking number so we can both look at it. Yeah, there are a ton of channels, man. He had a top 100 plus.
Major League Baseball. Tonight it's a spring
He had a top 100 plus, and he was like,
Houston
I still left a ton of
and the
people off of
Miami
this
Marlins.
list. So yeah, there's definitely so many choices out there. So greatly appreciated that you guys hang out with us, hang out with me, hang out with Canary, hang out with the family. We all appreciate you. We're not making any money. Like, it's over 1,000 subscribers for that. So that's not what it's about for us.
So striding forward now.
It's not about making the money off of you guys.
Switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
As I'm only pretty much charging basically what I paid for the stuff. And even then it's less because all the teams don't get bought into. Yeah, it's tough, man.
The plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll
trying to get through. I think we have a couple games left here before we start the regular season.
But I would rate him more
2-0. They are not throwing a strike still.
Second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
I mean, I'm not expecting fat pitches down the middle every time, but having to learn to lay off stuff in this game is tough.
Well, that's a
you want to swing
point,
at everything.
I'm a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here,
To breach
or
this card.
just
No, I hear
walk
you.
him flat out.
Oh, fat one down the middle. I let it go past us.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I
2-1.
think
Here's the
he's got
count.
him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Oh, missed
He
that
came
one.
out
That
of
was
his
down
shoes
and
on
away.
that one, boys.
Probably would have just
I
hit it
know
in the
he
ground,
swung
so
and
it's probably a
missed it.
good
We
thing
felt
we
the
didn't
breeze
hit
from
that.
up
But
here, if he gets
swing
that
timing was
pitch
good. We
again,
just missed it.
catches it a grain low, we got action.
Oh, that
Roping one. That's in the gap, baby.
This could
Taking
be
the count
trouble.
full or even
Split the
and getting a
gap.
double out of
Should
this.
be extra
We're going to
bases.
stand up. We might go for
And
3
this
here.
gets
We are
run
going for
through,
3.
and that may
He
be
bobbled
the
that.
run. The relay throw. And
Diving in for a triple, baby.
So a
Getting that
struggle
engine
time for
running.
him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the
Wonk,
E8
wonk.
on the play. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game.
Yeah, well, he's doing like cases at a time. And like the Diamondbacks would be like $50. Just, yeah, triple, definitely, man. Good stuff. I think
Heading out towards shallow right.
we rarely get those.
Moves
Everybody
over,
gets excited because they
and
think
that
we're going to
would
hit
tie
for the
it
cycle
inside.
once we get the triple.
Astros forced
We've
to
gotten
settle
close.
for
We've gotten a
only
home
the
run, a
one
double,
run.
a single,
We'll move on to the
but we
bottom
have
half
yet
of
to hit a
inning number
sport
1.
cycle in this
The
thing.
Astros lead
I
it
think what we hit 3 home
1-0.
runs in one game, Curtis. I think that's the most we've done.
Ready now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people
started
started with Jazz family.
His first cuts here.
It's a great channel to start with. They go through so much product. They're always opening up new stuff, and a ton of it. So
Ground down the first baseline.
you kind of get hyped up as you see all these good cards, but everybody forgets it's like 6 cases worth of stuff.
Settling in now.
So you're
Gabby
only
Guerrero,
noticing
as he'll get
the
his
super
first
hits.
opportunity in this one.
Number 65.
Cortez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Canary.
On to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd.
Pacing
Astros
the
lead
kitchen
this
like
one,
a
1-0.
crazy person. Canary's bored. She's pacing around. I'm like, go
Digging
do
in for his
something.
second at bat, Curtis Elliott.
Top of the
2 on,
3rd,
two
it is.
out,
Runners on the
here in
corners,
third.
up by 1.
First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that
Little
one.
belt music there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters.
Curtis, you're
from the
cussing
plate
him
to
out.
make
That's
them a
awesome.
little bit uncomfortable. Now you can
This
go
mofo.
inside
Try
or
to
outside.
hit
I like
my
that
nuts.
purpose pitch.
Here's the 1-0. And a
Two-seamer,
strike to
bottom of the
even
zone.
count. 1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more.
Canary's the one that did the
let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
the one-chip challenge. Birdie is the one with her leg. Her leg is always going to be.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to
She has
do
to
is
wear a
load the
brace
bases
whenever we go
right here.
outside.
So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Her leg was bowed 30 degrees, I think, is what it was when she was born. That's going to be in the gap as well. That was a contact swing. I don't know why I hit circle, but we hit contact swing. Oh no, go back, Curtis, go back. We're going to be out. We're going to be out. Yep, we're going to be out. That was dumb. Oh, I thought we could get another triple, and that was dumb. We do get credit for a double, though, probably. As far as I know, everything's still the same.
The Astros on top,
like,
3-0.
It's probably not going to change as they still doing 8-hour breaks.
Now
he got on top of one. It was a ground out victory.
Oh, it's been a while south of the border. It's been a while.
The 1-1.
I'm still subscribed to him. I stopped my Patreon like 3 months before everything happened.
He'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I think I was like a $7 patron of his.
In the Miami fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Everything was backlogged. He had so many patrons that it had to have been impossible to keep up, as it was just him doing it. He didn't have anybody helping him, so that had to have been impossible to get everything in line there.
Flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. 1, 2,
Along
3
with
go the Marlins.
doing all the breaks and sorting all the breaks,
3-0.
taking care of all the Patreon stuff, it had to have been crazy. I'm going crazy just trying to get all the packages out that we do have. You know, I can't imagine the tons and tons of stuff. Yeah. Like I told RTS, like I go take a break when we're done with the breaks, and then I go do it, because if I don't do it right away, I know myself is just going to sit there.
But it was a nice swing.
And he'll be back in standing up.
When we get done with the breaks, I'll go take a break, I'll come back, I'll sanitize my hands, and then split everything up. I have learned to put names on bags and not get stuff. Like, there's still a few cards in there where I'm like, I don't know who this giveaway was to.
Before the 0-1, he'll check
So
on
just trying to be smarter with it now and make sure everybody gets their stuff. If you get a package and you don't have what you think you should, let me know. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I want to make sure you're getting the right stuff.
Pitch out, nothing doing.
Counts even, as we are 2 for 2 today. Yeah, they was doing like cases at a time.
He's back easily.
Splitting them up into teams, bagging up all the
Altuve leads off
all the hits and the serial numbers. It's got to be insane, and he was doing it all himself with like minimal help.
And it's fouled away.
We're just going to pick swing on time for a hit, as we're not going to power swing anymore. We're going to contact swing now, actually.
The 1-2 is looked at.
Whoa, I thought we were going to get rung up again. Just outside the zone, even in the count. 2-2. So in your box is the slip for the redemption.
3 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game.
But I did fill it out already, so don't worry about filling it out. I already redeemed it. High pitch, trying to drive it on the run, and makes the catch.
And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs.
I would hope that he still gets to see his kids. It's probably every other weekend or something like that. But can you really make a case that you're trying to be better if you're still doing like 8-hour breaks?
Digging in, Alejandro Cortez.
I get it, you're probably not doing anything because schools are out, but he's still doing like 5 8-hour breaks.
Set to deliver the
if you go back to court,
on the ground,
like that was the whole reason for everything happening. So can you really make a case for yourself? And I've gone through this. Like, I've ruined a marriage. I know it's not something I'm proud of, but it happened.
This point, and boy, just 1 hit for these.
And you just try to be better each and every day. But eventually, you got to go to court. You got to take care of this stuff. And
it eats him up a bit.
If he's cool with saying, hey, I still do 5 8-hour breaks, 5 to 8-hour breaks, they're just going to say, okay, you can only see your kids supervised, or you can only see them every other weekend or on holidays.
On the ground to first.
Going the wrong way. No, Curtis, no, run. No, barely beat him to the bag. I don't know where you were going. I pushed circle to go to first.
Get to the bag first, or the side is retired. Miami
3-1. Going on defense again. We have not been on defense this much except for like the last few games when we normally sign off of here.
But this has popped up, and the move to the
yeah, no, he was doing school and then doing like 5-hour breaks.
Ladies and gentlemen,
David Castro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started.
I mean, I get it. Like at first, it's like, oh yeah, we're making this much by having this many people on. Like, let's say everybody has their own separate team. There's 32 teams. That's 32 people per break that are gonna watch it for sure.
Put one out of here that ended
And
up
then
being
you're doing
a really important swing of the bat in this one.
He was doing like 5 or 6 separate breaks
Miami earned the win
with 32 people watching each time. So at first it's like, wow,
here now is the final line score
we're
tonight.
getting paid because all these people are watching. Then other people would watch because you're pulling in such a volume that it seems like you're always hitting something really good. So people are going to tune in. So at first, I'm sure it was like, oh yeah, everything's cool because the money's coming in, but after a while, I'm sure it wasn't as cool. 2 games left, both against Pittsburgh. So we're just going to finish up. And then we'll start the season on the next video. Yeah, 8 hours a day is a work day anyway. It was crazy. It'd be like 3, 4, 5, 6 hour breaks sometimes. It wasn't always that length, but it was depending on what he was opening. That's usually why I just try to do 1 box. It's an hour. Hour and a half at the most. Yeah, they were at the break section for Nationals. They had a whole big section just for people to break stuff. 333, our average is getting back up there. 2-0 already, runner on first at the bottom of the first. Fat pitch. That was a fat pitch that we take the other way, and that is gone. Home run number 6. Finally connecting on a fat one that doesn't go foul or getting popped up. 99.3 exit velocity. The plan was to go this year. And then I got invited to bowl a tournament in Las Vegas.
But he's looked out of sorts from the beginning.
The middle of the same month, so it would have been my birthday, it would have been Nationals, and then 2 weeks later going to Vegas, and there was no way I could afford all that. So the plan to go to Nationals was scrapped, as we were just going to do the bowling tournament, and then who knows what's going to happen with that now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Bowl in the
Line drive,
August military tournament in Las Vegas at the South Point.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out.
Be my second time. I had to take 2 years off. I tell people it's the day after July just because it's easier to remember that way than saying August 1st.
Into the box now, Curtis Elliott.
2-run home run. We were up to 342 with 6 home runs.
What he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent.
Get the 1 month where there's no holidays.
Pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
But yeah, it was going to be then, and then that following weekend was Nationals. And then the week of the 17th was the bowling tournament in Vegas. We have the same birthday. Get out of here. Oh, down the line, over the head. That's going to go to the wall. We're going to go all the way to second base here. Maybe slide. Sliding in for a double.
So
getting it right over the outstretched hand of the third baseman.
Opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros
8
ball
doubles
club.
on the year, has us tied with Altuve and Springer. Curtis getting the uniform dirty, beard's all dusty. Yeah, we were playing horrible the first part, and all of a sudden we're ripping it.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Can't go wrong now. We were hitting it right at people, and now hitting it where they ain't.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Correa,
oh, that's crushed. Bye-bye. Well. The fielder's not even moving. That's awesome.
Booyah.
Correa smashing one to left field.
Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That was gone. Knew it as soon as he hit that thing.
Digging
all right,
2
for 2.
Curtis Elliott.
Home run and a double. 2 RBIs.
With another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone.
Yeah, it would have been weird. I would have. I took a getting thrown out.
That time as he's picked off to end the inning.
Yeah, I would have.
Nothing doing there for Houston.
Because I took the day before my birthday off, as I didn't want them to work me till like 2:30 in the morning. When my birthday was the next day, and then I would have flown out probably the night after. Atlantic City for the weekend.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's
come back.
You know, that can really be an effective.
And then 2 weeks later go to Vegas. Like, there was no way I would have been able to afford that. I mean, it would have been possible, but I wouldn't have been able to have bought anything decent at Nationals probably. So plan was put on hold. Just doing the
and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The bowling tournament. Yeah, no, it would have been fun. It would have been good, but the whole point of going to Nationals was to buy stuff for the channel that we could open up throughout the year. And I wouldn't have been able to do a whole lot of that as those 2 trips, even it was like gas, renting a car, and all that stuff, where the Vegas one would have been. Too much as well as long as like airfare to Atlantic City. So.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there.
It sounded good when the opportunity came up. But
striding into the box, Curtis Elliott.
Cooler minds prevailed, I guess you could say, as
decided not to do it.
Oh, slider swinging through it. Waited too long on it, I think.
Third with 2 out.
Runner on third. We're up 8-3. Oh, that pitch floated, but we're just going to hit it to the track. Not even to the track.
And that retires the side.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
But they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Though I like driving to Vegas from New Mexico. It's like a 9-hour drive with the time change, but I used to love taking road trips when I was a kid, so I'm good with him now.
Moments of drama and excitement. In the end,
yeah.
These guys came away with the victory and look on to the next
Definitely would have been interesting as they would have
score tonight. Houston came out swinging
with
a huge first inning that
really either not have it as big or like Comic-Con's definitely not going to be the same. We're just going to go into the next game here as we play the same team and we're able to use that option.
Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find
last game of the spring training.
It's time for baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between
I get it. They want these other places so that the East Coast can have some places to go to too. But yeah, it's definitely going to be different for a long time, especially like we were talking about this earlier, like the normal flu. We can't even kick that. So I don't know how they think they're going to get a vaccine for this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off.
People still get the regular flu. Even with taking flu shots, people still get the regular flu. So whether it's a pipe dream or it can actually happen with a vaccine, who knows?
But the hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
So, like I said, we were opening the stuff up anyway. and I got with
Now the 1-1 pitch.
4 of my buddies.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
And each of us was going to finance 1 week. We had this plan to do baseball 1 week, football 1 week, basketball 1 week, and then we were going to do one of the other guys, he has a huge collection of collectibles. So we were going to do like flea market stuff and show off his collection. And each person was going to finance 1 week of each one. Like I had baseball, one of the other guys had basketball,
with the curveball for
and one of the guys had football.
He executed that 1-2 curveball.
And after
well. I think it's right
3 weeks, I was the only one left that was still involved in this thing, as everybody backed out, whether they were having a baby, lost their job, or just weren't interested anymore because it wasn't making money right away. And I was all set to quit, all set to give it up. And Curtis, Carshot Chris found me, Johnny Waldeck, Spidey of the Urana Boys, and thanks to them, we're still here.
Working through the punch out and the offering.
Their friendships and their awesomeness and always being here.
And he puts it away to
decided to stick it out, and thankfully we did, as we have found some good stuff for people.
Nothing ball game.
Done some good things, given away some good cards, made some great friendships. And I'm grateful to every single one of those guys that were there.
He's 0 for 1 thus
The
far.
first baseman.
When
Curtis.
at one point it was just me watching all these videos. So
here comes the first pitch.
I was already running New Mexico Bowling News here in Albuquerque, doing fundraisers, bowling fundraisers, hosting them for the charities. So having to do both for a little bit kind of put a strain on stuff. But it ended up working out. We usually make stuff work. Like I said, I've been
swing here as he flares this one over toward first.
Assistant general manager for Bowling Center. At one point, we were going to
one left for Pittsburgh.
Run our own, as we had a financial backer. After about 6 months, he pulled his funding out, as he forgot to tell his wife he was doing it. And his money was tied up with her, and he needed her okay, and she was not okay with it.
As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second.
Strahan stopped by.
Pulled toward right center field.
Quite a few people
and that's the second out of the inning.
Have been there. It was centers in Los Angeles.
Tyler White will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14.
The goal was to build another one in Los Angeles.
You have to feel really good about yourself.
He said after 6 months he pulled his funding out. And as I had been trying to start a competitor, I was not able to get my job back, so we ended up basically homeless for a year until I found the job in
Richard Rodriguez
as a sportsbook writer in Las Vegas.
That just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our
my old man
crew. I'm Matt Vasquez.
Wanted to move back to Vegas from Arkansas, so we moved him back out there, stayed with him for a little bit, and then I got the job in New Mexico. Now I appreciate you guys. Thank you as always. This is the end of the spring training session, so we're going to be doing the regular season on the next video. It went a little longer than normal today, but we had only a few games to do. Yeah, opening day, make your bets. Whoever gets closest, we'll give something away. I'm saying 50. South of the Border says 51. Curtis says 55. Johnny Waldeck says 58 home runs on the year. We're going to see where we get to. But yeah, calendar. 329 in spring training with 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. The season starts tomorrow, fellas. We're going to get it done. We're going to play a couple games in the regular season. And you're going 58. You can't pick 58. Johnny Waldeck pick 58. You got to pick another number. Johnny Waldeck went 58. South of the Border went 51. I went 50. Curtis went 55. You can say 59 and you'll be the highest anyway until somebody else picks a number. 57, there we go. All right. All right. We'll see. If we hit 70, we're all going to be like, okay. 43 on the last year, but we missed like a month and a half as we didn't get called up right away. So we'll see what happens. Appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for being here, listening to my sob stories today. You guys are help more than you know. Appreciate you, and we'll see you again later. Bye, guys.